Excuse me. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Still not letting me take a photo of myself. Interesting. Let's have some poetry. That's what I felt like today. Some poetry from the journey of love. And I've got the Lover's Oracle here as well. Feeling a very Cupid energy. So, poems. Half an hour. 30 minutes. That's what we got together this morning. It's just a grey hair. What is wrong? It's nice and early. I think it's about 20 past 9. Should we say it's about 20 past 9? Oh, we had that one yesterday. We'll start with that poem then. I saw that card coming out again. Four cards. And we're finished with the bottom of the deck. Let me just read the poems first. Here's wishing you some sunshine the day after the rain. Here's a hug of understanding when life seems filled with pain. Here's knowing that emotion, like wind, blows many ways, and our course will seem more certain with the dawn of each new day. And here we are. It's new day. Okay. My glasses are downstairs. Both pairs are downstairs. Both pairs are downstairs. When I'm in love, I am not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know. And when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am. And we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. Longing. The dance to move beyond the feeling that draws me forward to a place born within that calls my soul to feel complete. Our lives are measured in choices we have made along the path we call living. Each compass point a possibility, each step an opportunity, seemingly random. Each direction moves us inexorably in a direction both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to the place we started from when we made that first choice to be here again. The baby kitten's got a different meow today. I mean, she was actually sitting in the bathtub meowing. I thought another cat may have got into the house, but I was like, is that you meowing? Let's read this poem. Life begins with love. To complete itself, again, symmetry is born. Where do we go from here then? I want to put them away. I do want to use some tarot cards. Okay. I'm not looking for the first tarot cards. Are you serious? Okay, we can use those. The first tarot cards were the closest ones. Can't see any other ones that are within reach. Tarot of sexual magic, it is then. These feel nice and light. Yeah, okay. What come through with this card straight away was, well, that's my flame. So it's like sitting back, not doing anything. You've got the chalice there, the cup. You've got a mirror, or it might be a magnifying glass, and you've got your flame there. And in the background is that person being with somebody else. It's like, well, there is this energy of this masculine being ready and maybe being afraid that if he turns up, you're in another commitment. He's got his coat on. He's got a dicky bow tie on as well. It's like he was ready to fight for this love. He is ready to fight for this love, because this is just anxiety. It's his worst fear. False evidence appearing real. Although the energy doesn't look angry, it doesn't look like he's going to do anything about that, but internally, this is really how he feels. This is the Four of Wands. He just wants a spinning good time. So he's looking for pleasure, but like he has to go through this internal pain. Okay. So what's the guidance then? Balance out your life. Because this is coming through with an alcoholic energy. So this isn't the person here. This person's kind of, it takes you to poisonous apples, masculine's in the background here. So this is like being in a connection yourself. Definitely the energy of leaving this connection, bringing balance into your life. And then if you go to your divine loved one, what if she's already in a connection with somebody else? Does that mean you stay in this connection? No. Different topics. Okay. Six of Pentacles, you need to bring in balance into your life. Okay, let's go to Journey of Love message for you. Seed of the Heart. Within each one of us is a divine seed of love waiting to blossom into fullness. We don't always know what type of blossom we shall be, however, and sometimes if we try to figure it out in advance, the blossom in itself can cause us anxiety, pain or fear, because it is taking us in an unknown, unexpected direction. We may even fear that the direction we are heading in is away from our life path and purpose, as if that were even possible. The seed in the heart arises as guidance when we are unfolding in a new manifestation of the divine light within. It comes as encouragement to trust, to surrender, to allow and to be as open, unthinking, and ready for the unexpected as possible. A plant just needs the right conditions to grow healthy. And if you have ever seen a blade of grass pushing up through a crack in a pavement, then you'll know that when something is meant to grow to the light, it will do so, even against the most apparently insurmountable odds. This oracle brings you guidance. The right conditions are being brought to you, the most perfect support for your own divine blossoming. Trust, know that the seed in your heart knows how to grow and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting, a new energy, and don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now as your life energy supports it. When sky can imagine, the dark awake in awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue bold birth. And what was interesting, as I was flicking through the book, I noticed that this was blue, and I kind of stopped on, I think it's number 17, Her Grace. I'm shaking. And I know that the colour of that card was blue, so in my mind I was already putting together this the synchronicity of the colour blue. The bold blue birth. My eyes feel heavy, but it's okay. We'll get through this. Let's go to the Lover's Oracle. Step 1. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Don't make decisions based on guilt and what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Sexual union. Honour the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. There's this yearning. Sexual union. Honour the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. You can see why he's not wanting any other to go there. It's like it's his. We're going to get a Rumi message. Arise. I'm not going to read this message, but that's what's there. Arise. And that's not the Devil card, that's like the Tower. It's nice and quiet this morning. Oh, I can hear some masculine voices chatting. Passion for purpose. Card number 2. But are we so shaky today? Okay. Love like life flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Rumi. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within this sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred tasks for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You have known that the answer to these questions is love. Okay. Did I say that correctly? It says you must know. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive, if not a decision to be open instead of resistant, to be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the Divine Beloved to come closer. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, and the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question. What stirs the passions of your nature? Do that, be that. As we grow on the spiritual path, so too does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honour humanity, and to offer a contribution that is unique to us, that could only flow in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has a particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. To help us remember this, lest we get too easily distracted by the pain and stress that happens in life, we were given an inbuilt reminder. That reminder is our passion. We may think that passion is not particularly practical. We may feel fearful that with passion there are no guarantees of success, or that we may even be throwing away a stable and secure life to pursue our passion. These are the fears of many a modern society, yet they are so misplaced. Life supports all beings based on their true nature. The birds are given air in which to fly, and fish are given water in which to swim. Plants are given light of the open plains, or darkness of the damp rainforest, depending on their needs for growth. Different flowers flourish in different environments. Bees have wings that are very small but powerful enough to move with such speed and rotation that their heavy bodies can fly. Each aspect of creation is given what it requires, so it may become what it is meant to be, for its unique destiny to be fulfilled. So it is with humanity. Each one of us has something in our hearts that means something to us. It is irrelevant whether it seems practical or a recipe for success or not. We are simply meant to be what we are, to serve life faithfully from a place of honouring the truth of our nature, that which we genuinely feel passionate about, and to allow for life to naturally support growth according to our genuine nature. Where we get into difficulty is not in bringing our genuine passions to life, for life supports this, but in learning to let go of attachment as to how that happens. We can struggle to free ourselves of the expectation we have to be something we are not. The divine path of love asks us to become conscious of and then unlearn the play acting of attempting to be a false self, so that we may learn to simply love and accept our real self. We may even have a struggle on our hands to remember who our real self actually is for a time. Fortunately, there is pleasure in the journey of returning to passion that can make the process of self-discovery a sweet one. But we must be brave. Even in the sweetness of that journey back to the real self, we must dare to believe that we are not broken, that we are not inadequate or better off to be like some other person, or some other person's view of how they think we should be. We must be brave enough not to believe in the layers of guilt and shame. We must be bold enough not to fear our passion. As we dive deep within and explore what really makes us tick, what makes us feel alive, we must be open, curious, and non-judgmental. That may be a subtle journey at first. We may feel as though we are looking in the dark, wondering if we will ever catch a glimpse of the light of passionate meaning we hope to find. The passionate purpose may at first be barely recognisable amongst all the should, cannot, or must do of our lives. As we stay true to the path, however, that light will become unmistakably clear. Our passion will reveal itself to us as essential as our breath. We would feel as though we were not alive without it. How could we have missed it all those years, perhaps all those lifetimes? It would seem so obvious then, burning so clear in our hearts, that it cannot be more obvious that we simply must live this desire, this passion, this purpose, or else spiritually perish into a shriveled up shell of a person, denying of life itself. No, that shall not be. Passion must and shall prevail. Excuse me. Let's just have a little drink. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being initiated more deeply into your life purpose. Your passion will reveal itself to you with more depth, nuance and beauty than ever before. If parts of your life are dissembling or do not seem to be working out as you had planned, these are symptoms of this passionate revelation. Be curious and open to what presents itself in the wake of the falling away. Be ready for the journey within now. You are strong enough to leave behind the need for external validation whilst you learn to validate yourself. In time, soon enough in fact, you shall reveal your innermost beauty and be witnessed and received, acknowledged for your innate value, purpose and divinity. But for now, sweet beloved, dive deep, be defiant and determined to honour your heart so your deep passion may be witnessed by you and eventually, naturally, make its way into sacred expression in the world. If you have recently discovered a new talent or purpose, or have been dreaming some big dreams, this oracle comes to you with guidance and confirmation. You are excited. Follow that excitement. Let it lead you into your own heart truth and onto a ever more passionate path of purposeful living. Let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. Sit with one hand at your belly and one hand at your heart and say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, brother of my soul, guardian of my heart, help me witness, receive, and express the divine depths of my passionate purpose. With merciful grace, help me know my life purpose and fulfill my unique divine destiny this lifetime. May I be gifted with the ability to consciously recognise the guiding hand of love on my journey, that I may serve that same hand through passionate and purposeful existence, surrendered into the great passionate purpose of the universal heart. So be it. Sit quietly and imagine or intend that energy from the universal heart of love is flowing in through the back of your heart now and circulating between your belly and your heart. Any excess or old energy flows out through the back of your heart as a beautiful energy of love streams into your being. Stay with this gentle process for as long as feels right for you. You may feel emotion, sexual energy, or nothing much at all. Whatever happens or does not appear to happen is perfect for you at this time. Trust. Let it be. Good morning, Gal Gal. How are you, darling? Hello, Channel of Love. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, sweetie. It's going to be a very happy Wednesday. Okay. Hi-ho. Hi-ho. It's off to work we go. I'm off to work now. Well, not just right now, but shortly. What's with Zach? Sacred or sexual union. Honour the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I did want to see what the bottom of the deck was. Balance. What did I say? But you need to bring in balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And challenges. And challenges. And challenges. Okay. So I wish you all a fantastic day. I'm just checking out the bottoms of the decks. They dissolve in light. Beauty. We're finished. We started with poems. We're finished with a poem. Card number 58. How many times I've looked in your eyes and sailed away beyond my dreams to a sheltered thought on a quiet beach where the sand is soft as flour. You may never know this place, and someday, when you look in my eyes, I will tell you. Guys, have yourself a lovely day. I'll catch up with you all soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.